Here's Ronaldo! And he's got the shot and he scored! Lampard! That could be the championship! He done it! The greatest man to ever hit Chelsea football!
Greetings! Welcome back to Couch Critic. Dennis P. sitting here on my couch musing Chelsea Football Club. Now before I get into that Liverpool preview, could you please do me a favor and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and if you're a real bad man, you'll hit that bell notification button to keep up with the latest and the newest. Okay, let's get right into it. Chelsea versus Liverpool live at Stamford Bridge this Saturday. Both teams coming in great form. Chelsea undefeated in 8 and Liverpool with only one loss in 8. But that one loss did come at the hands of a golazo by Eden Hazard in the Carabao Cup this Wednesday. So there's definitely something for Chelsea to build on going into this next fixture. But in all seriousness, this is going to be a tough game for both sides. We didn't see the strongest 11 on Wednesday, so I do expect the application of both teams' philosophy to be executed at a higher level on Saturday. So what exactly are the characteristics of a Jurgen Klopp team? Well, for one, they do like to use the press in what Jurgen calls a counter press to initiate their counterattack. The success of this particular tactic is not only predicated by the midfielder or defender winning the ball, but also in how effective they are in advancing it to one of Salah, Mane, or Firmino. This is the hallmark of Liverpool's philosophy. They hunt in packs yet keep their shape. And it's not too dissimilar from what Sarri wants from his side as well. You've heard him say on many occasions that we lost the distance between the defense and the midfielders. And what he means by that is we no longer have that cohesive shape and we're not moving as a unit anymore. An absolute staple of this particular counter press is winning the ball and then switching it to the opposite flank. And they don't necessarily need to be accurate with their distribution. All they need to do is knock it into space and allow for Mane or Salah to run onto it. And there's very few that can keep up with them when they do this. It's going to be very important for both Azpi and Alonso to be very cognizant of this particular tactic. Because normally what teams do is when they win the ball, they look for the easiest outlet, which is normally on the same flank that the ball is actually being played on. If either Azpi or Alonso are found sleeping on the switch, we're going to be exposed and it'll likely lead to goals. Now, a lot of supporters are questioning whether or not Sarri would be able to adapt his system for these bigger matches. And if Wednesday is any indication of what we're going to see on Saturday, I do think that he has. For example, let's look at how Chelsea played out from the back. Now, normally you would have the two defenders and Jorginho fall in the middle, and you would have interplay between the three of them to get the ball moving forward. The slight tweak that I noticed on Wednesday was Kovacic also fell back to support Fabregas and gave Chelsea another passing option. And it also sucked in the defense, which allowed for Chelsea to get further forward a lot faster than normally. It was highly effective and Liverpool had no answer for it until, of course, Chelsea started to show a little bit of fatigue closer to the end of the first half and definitely into the second. I think the key to the game is going to be the midfield battle and also which team breaks the opposition press most effectively. Now, on Wednesday, there was loads and loads of evidence of Chelsea understanding how to effectively break Liverpool's press. I mean, they showed great composure on the ball, didn't force it, just kind of took their time, found the right passing angles, and took them apart on more than a few occasions. And granted, I do understand that the personnel is going to be different on Saturday, and there's going to be a different application from both sides. I mean, between Barkley, Fabregas, and Kovacic, they demonstrated they had a great understanding of where they needed to be on the pitch, passed it effectively, and moved forward with pace a lot of the time. So I'm hoping to see the exact same sort of thing on Saturday with Jorginho replacing Fabregas and Conte coming in for Barkley. If we see the same sort of application but with a higher level of execution, I think Chelsea's going to have a lot of success on Saturday, and let's hope that we do. I mean, no surprise here, but I'm going to go ahead and name Mo Salah as the danger man this week. I mean, his pace is frightening, and if you give him any sort of time and space, he is a clinical finisher on his left. I really feel that Alonso's going to have his work cut out for him. This is probably his worst matchup. He's going to have to work extremely hard to keep Salah on the outside and not let him to come in on his left and effectively get a shot in on goal. Now, it's important to Chelsea's success that Giroud give Van Dijk something to think about by winning some aerial duels and just putting himself about on the pitch. Now, if he allows Van Dijk to just eviscerate him, what's going to happen is it's going to give Van Dijk more license to help out on other areas of the pitch, and that won't bode well for Chelsea's ability to create scoring opportunities. I'm going to go ahead and make a bold prediction and say Chelsea win 3-1, 3-2. I just think that the midfield and the quality that we have in that particular area of the pitch and the ability to break the press is going to produce a lot of opportunities for Chelsea to get forward and hurt Liverpool in the final third. Again, I do understand that there is a risk the other way with on the flanks in particular with Mane and Salah. but I really do believe that Chelsea will have the quality to see through this game 3-1, 3-2. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Let's hope Chelsea can use the momentum from the League Cup win and use it as a lightning rod to produce a win at the Bridge on Saturday against Liverpool. I mean, it was a big win for them. It was great to see, Hazard come through in the very end of the game and produce such a fantastic goal. And I also do believe that it's going to give, some of the younger players another opportunity. Granted, it was a tougher fixture at Liverpool, but if we get an easier draw in the next round, hopefully we'll see the likes of Ampadu and Hudson-Odoi come in and get some game time under their belt. If you haven't already, please do me a big favor and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and also that bell notification button to keep up with the latest and the newest. I'm going to be doing these after every game, so if you want to keep up with that, that's the way to do it. Make no mistake, Saturday is going to be a huge game. Get out to your local pubs and support the club. If you're in Vancouver, make your way down to the New Oxford Pub, meet up with Jerry and the rest of the boys and have a good time there. If you're in Toronto, make your way down to Batch at 75 Victoria Street and meet up with Alim, Shamez, Eric, Sai, and all the rest. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to be there. I'm going to be in Montreal this weekend, but I encourage everyone to make it out to the bars and let's have a good time and let's get this win.